When did you first realize that not all parents act like yours? I was 11 years old at my best friend Connor's house when everything clicked. We were in his kitchen after school eating pizza rolls when his mom walked in. Connor had forgotten to take out the trash that morning. I watched his mom discover the overflowing bin and felt my whole body tense up. I knew what was coming next, except nothing came. His mom just sighed and said, "Connor, can you please take this out before dinner? And try to remember tomorrow morning, okay? That's it. No yelling, no throwing things, no 2-hour lecture about respect and responsibility." Connor just said, "Yeah, sorry," and went back to his pizza rolls like it was nothing. I sat there completely frozen. My brain couldn't process what just happened. At my house, forgetting the trash meant my dad screaming until his face turned purple. It meant getting grounded for a week. It meant listening to him list every single thing I'd ever done wrong since I was born. I'd get called lazy, stupid, worthless. He'd slam doors and punch walls. My mom would cry and beg him to calm down, all because of trash. But Connor's mom just asked nicely and walked away. She even smiled at us on her way out. Later that night, Connor complained about having to do his homework, just casual whining like any kid. My mom's so annoying, making me finish this before I can play games. I remember thinking, your mom asked you once. She didn't threaten to throw your console in the garbage. She didn't tell you that you're the reason her life is miserable. That's when the comparison started. I went to my friend Tyler's house and watched his dad help him with math homework. When Tyler got frustrated and said he was too stupid for algebra, his dad laughed. "You're not stupid, bud. This stuff is hard. Let's try a different way." My dad would have called me an idiot and told me I'd never amount to anything. At Emma's birthday party, her little sister spilled juice all over the carpet. Their mom just grabbed paper towels and said accidents happen. At my house, spilled juice meant screaming, crying, being told I ruined everything. I started spending more time at other people's houses, watching their parents carefully, taking mental notes, parents who said please and thank you to their kids, parents who admitted when they were wrong, parents who didn't make you feel like you were walking on eggshells every second. One day at school, our teacher asked us to write about our heroes. Connor wrote about his mom teaching him to ride a bike. Tyler wrote about his dad taking him fishing. I stared at my blank paper for the entire class period. I couldn't think of a single good memory with my parents that didn't end in yelling or crying. When I was 16, I finally told my guidance counselor everything about the screaming, the thrown plates, the constant insults. She asked if my dad ever hit me. I said no, never. She looked relieved. So it's not that bad then. Some parents are just strict, but it was bad. I just didn't know how to explain that you can break someone without ever touching them. I moved out at 18, got a tiny apartment with 2 roommates, started therapy at the free clinic. My therapist used words I'd never heard before. Emotional abuse, verbal assault, psychological damage. She told me what happened to me wasn't normal, wasn't okay, wasn't my fault. Last month, my dad called me for the first time in 2 years. He's getting older now, needs help around the house. He acted like nothing ever happened, asked when I was coming to visit like we had some normal father-son relationship. I told him I remembered everything, every insult, every threat, every time he made me feel like I wasn't good enough to exist. He got quiet for a long time. Then he said, "I was just trying to toughen you up." That's what my dad did to me. I hung up the phone. I'm 30 now. I have a daughter of my own. She spilled her juice yesterday. I grabbed paper towels, helped her clean it up, told her accidents happen. She looked at me with these big relieved eyes and said, "You're not mad?" My heart broke a little. She's only 4 and she already expects me to be angry at mistakes. I got down on her level and said, "I could never be mad at you for something like that. You're learning. That's what kids do." She hugged me so tight. That's the moment I realized I'd broken the cycle. My daughter will never know what it feels like to be afraid of her own parent. She'll never sit at a friend's house and think, wait, parents can be nice? She'll just know that she's loved, no matter what.